What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video of Make Your Own App series where we learn how we can make full application from scratch in Android Studio. In this video, we are going to create simple file manager application where we will learn a lots of things like requesting and getting the storage permission from user, listing the files and folders in our app with recycler view, and the task of the file managers like opening and deleting of the files, etc. So I can show you the demo at the end of this video. We are going to achieve this one. So this is our application. We have this storage button over here. When we click on this, it will list all the files and folders, and when we go to another folder like Android, it will open the new screen and all the files and folders are listed. So when we click on back, so if you want to open the image, I can click on this and the image is opened, and we have the options like delete, move and rename. So when I click on delete, this image gets deleted and we have the message also. So in this way our file manager is working. So let's get started with new Android Studio project. Select empty activity and click on next. We will give the application name Easy Tuto File Manager. So select minimum SDK, you can select anything. I am selecting Marshmallow and click on finish. So our application is loaded successfully. Since we are developing a file manager application, we have to write the permissions for external storage. So let's go to Android manifest file. In the Android manifest, let's add permissions. So in this line, we will add usage permission, that is read external storage, and also write external storage. So we need these two permissions to run our application. So let's close manifest file. Now we will go to activity main.xml and create a button over there. Click on split over here, remove this hello world text view and change this constant layout to relative layout, and we will add a material button. Material button, wrap content, height wrap content, and we will give the text storage and we will center it. I will give the width match parent, and I will give some padding 8 dp and margin also 8 dp or 16 dp. I will change the background color. I'll select different color, custom, and we have to give the ID to the button. So Android ID storage button. Now let's go to main activity.java and create a reference of that button over here. Material button, storage button, find view by ID r.id.storage button. So to access the external storage, we need to request the permission to the user. So to request the permission, we will add a method over here, void request permission. So we will request permission from here. So inside request permission, we will request for the permission. So activity compat dot request permission, we will pass the activity main activity dot this and a new string array where we should pass android dot manifest dot permission dot write external storage, and we can pass any request code. So I will pass 111 for now. So if you want other permission to be requested, you can add over here. So we are requesting only write external storage. And sometimes it happens that when we request the permission, user deny the permission. So we don't want that. We should ask them to allow the permission from the settings also. So if in that case, we will add if condition over here, if activity compat dot should show request permission rational, that main activity dot this android dot manifest dot permission dot write external storage. So what this should show request permission rational does is, when user denied the permission we requested, it returns true. So in this condition, we will show user the message like toast, and we will show some message, storage permission is required, please allow from settings, length dot short, and we will sort this. And we will show this message. So if user has denied the permission after showing the request, it will show this message. If user has not done anything, we will show request permission. So in this way we can request the permission. So if user allow the permission, we should not request again and again. So we should check the permission before requesting. So let's create a method for that, check permission, which will return a boolean, and we will check the permission either we have external storage permission or not. Context combat dot check self permission, we have the method where we will pass main activity dot this and same android dot manifest dot permission dot write external storage. So we'll store this value on a int result, and if result equals package manager dot if permission is granted, if permission is granted we will return true, if not granted we will return false. So this check permission will return true and false if permission is granted or not. So let's go to this storage button and set on click listener to this dot set on click listener, new on click listener. So in this method, on click method, we will first check the permission. If check permission, else. So if we have the permission, if we have not the permission. So if we have not the permission, we will request the permission. Request permission, we have created the method over here. So if permission is allowed, we will move to another activity. So let's create an activity to show the file list and folder list. Let's go to here, new activity, empty activity, file list activity. So when we click on storage button, it will move us to that file list activity. So intent, new intent, main activity dot this file list activity. So we will pass the path of the external storage also, so that we can access that path in file list activity. So string path equals to environment dot get external storage directory dot get path. So we'll pass this path. So we'll pass this path to the intent dot put extra with the name of path only. We'll pass the path and we will start activity. So let's run the application and check if it is running successfully or not. So yes, our application is running successfully. So when we click on storage, it should ask for us permission. So let's click on. So it asks for the permission, we will allow the permission. If we deny the permission, it will again ask the permission, but we will allow for now. So for the first time it will ask the permission, and for second time when we click on storage, it will directly redirect us to the another activity. So it is our another activity, that is our file list activity. So now let's work on file list activity, where we will show the list of files and folders. So let's go to activity file list.xml and click on split over here and change this constant layout to relative layout. So in this activity we will only use recycler view. So let's add that recycler view, match parent width and height, we will wrap the content and we will give the ID recycler view. So in this recycler view we will show all the items that are files and folders, but if there are no files and folders, we will show one message that will be our text view, wrap content, and we will pass the text like no files found, and we will set it center, and we will add ID to it, no files text view, and by default we will set this visibility to invisible. So when only there are no files, we will set it to visible. So it is invisible now, and we have recycler view item. So let's go to file list activity.java and create the reference of those recycler view and text view. So recycler view is equal to find view by ID r.id.recycler view, text view no files text equals to r.id.no files text view. So we have also passed path from here. You can see that we have passed the path of the external storage directories. So we will get that path in file list activity. For that, string path get intent dot get string extra, we have set the name path. So we will get that path in this path variable, and with the help of that path we will get all the files. So let's create a file as a root, import it, new file, will pass the path. So this is the root path where we have all the storage, and we will get the list of file from that root. Files and folders equals to root dot list file. So it will give all the files and folders inside that root. So if files and folders equals to null, we have no files and folders, or if files and folders dot length equals to 0, we don't have any files and folders, then we will show that this no files text view. So no files text dot set visibility to visible, and we will return from here because we don't have any files. So if we have any files, it will not go here and it will go here. So here we will set no files text dot set visibility to invisible again if there are some files. Now comes the recycler view part. So if you don't know about recycler view, I have made a simple video on recycler view. You can watch that video. I have put the link in the description also, and we are working on recycler view over here also. So for recycler view we need one adapter file. Let's create that. So here, new Java class, that will be my adapter. You can give any name. So this adapter class will help us to set the items inside recycler view. So we'll set that recycler view dot set layout manager first. New linear layout manager will pass this, and recycler view dot set adapter new. We have created just my adapter and we will pass something from here. So what we will pass, let's go to my adapter class and create a constructor over there, public my adapter, and we will get context and also the list of files and folders because we need each files and folders over here. So we'll get the list of files and folder. We'll name it files and folders, import it. So we'll get those from here. Let's create a property and set over here context and list of files and folders, and set them through constructor text, and this dot files and folders equals to files and folders. So in this way we can pass context from here and also list of files and folders we have here. So we have here list of file. I have done here list of files. So we have list of file. Import that. We can remove this list of file. So we are sending this from here. So if you know recycler view, we need to make this my adapter extend the recycler view dot adapter. So for that we need view holder also. So let's create a view holder first. Class view holder extends recycler view dot view holder. So create a constructor matching super. We can remove this annotation and we will extend this my adapter also with recycler view dot adapter, where we will pass our view holder my adapter dot view holder. So all the methods needs to be implemented. So let's click on implement methods, on create view holder, on bind view holder, and get item count. Okay, so you can remove this annotation, not null annotations. We will remove all these. Okay. So we have three methods: on create view holder, on bind view holder, and get item count. Before implementing all these methods, we need to create a layout for each item inside recycler view. So we have only created the recycler view. We have not created any items layout for recycler view. So let's create that. Let's go to resources, layout, and click on new layout resource file. We will give the name recycler item and okay. Click on split over here. Let's change this constant layout to relative layout. Height, we don't need whole height, so height we will wrap the content, and we will set the orientation to horizontal. So first we will add an icon that will be our image view. Layout width we will give 36 dp, height also 36 dp. We will give the ID icon view. It will be our individual item, so each item will have one icon and one text view. So I will add also the text view also. Text view width will be match parent wrap content the height. And let's add a text, simply text like documents folder. It will like this. It should go after the icon, so to end of icon view. So we need an icon also. So let's go to drawable, new vector asset. Click on click part over here and search for folder. So it will be our folder icon. Okay, we will set the color to this one. So let's add one more icon for files, new vector asset files. So let's give any icon, this one, drive file. Okay, and file color we will set to different one. Let's set this to okay, anything you can set. So we can add this icon over here, source icon. Let's add folder icon for now. Let's add some padding 10 dp, and we will also add horizontal line so that other item comes after the line, so it will act as a divider. Linear layout, width will be match parent and height will be about 1 dp, and let's set the background for that. Background will be some gray color, this one, and it should be below the text view. Below, let's give the ID for text view, file name text view, and it should be below file name text view. We will give the margin top about 2 dp, and for the text we will add padding about 10 dp. So yes, we have this icon, text, and the horizontal divider. The text color is not looking good, so we'll change the text color to black. So yes, so we will not set the text over here because we are setting that in my adapter. So we will add tools, context just for showing, import, and also icon tools. So we will set this icons and text from my adapter. So our recycler item is done. So when it will be the file, it will show like this, and if it is a folder, it will show like this. So let's close this and go to my adapter now. So first we will create the reference of those item in view holder. So let's do that. We have one text view and we have one image view. And we will pass the ID. Text view is equal to item view dot find view by ID. File name text view, and image view also same. Item view dot find view by ID dot icon view. So now let's go to on create view holder. So in this on create view holder, we will pass that recycler item over here, so that recycler view knows that we have this recycler item. So view equals to layout inflator dot from context dot inflate r dot layout dot recycler item, and we will pass parent and we will pass false, and we will return that view as a view holder. So we are done with on create view holder. Let's go to get item count, and we will return the item count. That will be our files and folders dot length. So the items count will be files and folders dot length. So we are done with view holder, on create view holder, and get item count. Now we will work on bind view holder. So everything will be inside on bind view holder. First let's take the file, that is file, selected file, files and folders, position. So if the position is 0, it will take the first file. If the position is 1, it will take the second file. In this way we get the file, first file, and we will set the name of that first file in text view. Set text selected file dot get name. So the text of first file is stored in first item, and we will check if it is a directory or not. If selected file is directory, then we will do one thing. If it is not a directory, we will do one thing. So if the selected file is directory, we have image view, that we will set image resource r.drawable.folder1, and if it is not a directory or it is a file, then we will set file1. So in this way we set the name and we set the icon. If it is directory, we will set the folder icon. If it is an file, we set the file icon. So let's run the application and check if it is running correctly or not. So our application is running. We have provided the permission already, so when we click on storage, it should get to file list activity. So we have no files found. So if no text is visible, we are not getting the files and folders. So let's check the manifest. Right external. Okay, we have not included one line over here. We have to request legacy external storage. That should be true. So let's run it again. Let's click on storage. So yes, now all the files and folders are visible. So this is our root directory. So all the files and folders of root are visible. The folders is displayed. If we have file, the files are displayed. So till now our app is working perfectly. Now we will set the on-click listener and open that folder. So let's go to my adapter. Inside on-bind view holder, after setting all those properties, we will set holder.itemView.set on-click listener, new on-click listener. So when we click on any item, first it should check it is a folder or a file. If it is a folder, it should go to inside that folder. If it is a file, it should open that file. So let's try that. If selected file is a directory or a folder, else we will do another thing. Open the file. So if it is a directory, we will pass that path and open file list activity again. Same thing we can copy from here. Main activity, this thing, copy, and we can paste over here. Here we will pass the context and we will pass the path of selected file dot get absolute path. So now we are passing the path of selected file, that is selected directory. So it will open that directory in file list activity. We need to add flag also, so it should open that activity. Set flags as a new activity, new task. So it is opening the same activity again and again. If it is folder, it is going inside that folder and opening the file list activity again. Context.start activity. So in this way, if it is a directory, it will go inside that directory, and if it is a file, we will open the file. So to open the file, we will write some code over here, and that will be our intent first. We'll create an intent and we will set the action for that intent. This is Android.content.intent action view. So again, intent.set flags, flag activity, new task, and we will start activity. So in this way it will open the file, but we are not sending the file. So to send a file, we should set intent.set data and type. We need to pass the data first, URI.parse selected file.get absolute path, and also we need to pass the type, but we don't know the type of the file. It can be image file also, it can be mp3 file also, it can be video file, it can be text file also. So let's create a variable type first. So let's do for image first. So string image, or we can say type for now to image slash star. So we should put this on try and catch if any other file are there, so it will not open those file. So let's put it on try and catch block. Exception E. We can show the message like toast cannot open file, and we will set the length to short and show the message. So if selected file is a directory, it will go inside the directory. If it is a file, it will try to open the file. We are sending image only for now, so we will check only for image. So let's run the application. So our application is running. Let's go to the storage and first click on folder. If it is a directory, it should open another activity. So yes, I go to Android folder and it open another activity. I go to data folder, it will open another folder. So it is working. When we click back, it goes back. And when we click on any files, let's go to easy folder, and I have a file capture.png, that is image file. We are doing only for image file. So when we click on image file, so it is opened. So yes, click on back. So in this way you can do for any files. I am opening for only image file. You can do for audio files, video files, and text file, PDF file, anything. So now create a long click listener on item view. When we long click the item view, it should open the menu like delete, rename, move, and everything. So let's do that. So below this I will set holder.itemView.set on long click listener. So when we click, it will open this. So when we long click, it will call this method. So on long click we will return true. We are implementing the method. So we should show the menu first. To show the menu, we will use pop-up menu. Pop-up menu equals to new pop-up menu context, and we will pass the view, that is v. Pop-up menu dot get menu dot add. We will add some options over here, like we will add delete, and we will add like move, rename, and we will show the pop-up dot show. So it will show the pop-up menu with delete, move, and rename options. So before showing the menu, we will set click listener on those pop-up menu also. So pop-up menu dot set on menu item click listener, new on menu item click listener. So on menu item click, we will return true first, and if item dot get title dot equals, if it is delete item, delete option is clicked, we will do delete. In the same way, if it is move option and if it is rename option, we will do move, rename. So we will implement one of these method. We are not going to implement all of those. So I will implement delete only. So for delete, we have to do just selected file dot delete. So it will delete the selected file. That will be folder or a file. It will delete that. So after deleting, we should show message also, and we should hide that item also because it is deleted. Boolean deleted. So if it is deleted successfully, then we will show the toast deleted and short length so, and we will hide that. V dot set visibility gone. So once the file is deleted, we are showing deleted message and the visibility will be gone. And for these items, we will set message only for now. Moved, rename. You can implement all the methods also. So let's run it and test it. So our application is running. Let's go to storage. Let's go to easy, and let's long click on any of the items. I long click on ABC. It is showing delete, move, and rename. I click on capture. It shows delete, move, and rename. So when I click on rename, it should show the message rename. You can implement any method. When I click on move, it should show move. So when I delete this item, we have implemented the delete method, so it should delete the item. So let's click on delete. So yeah, we have message deleted and the visibility is gone. So when I click back and again go to the folder, the file is deleted. So you can improve this application with setting like if it is an image, you can show the image icon over here. If it is audio file, you can show the audio icon, and you can implement the moved and delete option. So if you have liked this video, please hit the like button. If you have any doubts and queries, please comment below. So for more these type of videos, please hit the subscribe button and click on bell icon also. See you in the next video. Bye bye.